Hey there, this is Ted Hunsaker, and today I'm going to be talking about 14 things that I sold on Amazon FBA during this last Q4 of 2019. And before I go on this video, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel by hitting the subscribe button on the right-hand side, and also hit the bell so when my videos come out that you'll be able to see them right when they come out. So definitely, I appreciate any support that you give me by subscribing. So anyways, I'm going to go on and start with the first item that I sold. This first item I sold was this winter at Neuschwanstein Castle. I can't even pronounce that. It's a 2,000-piece puzzle. It's a jigsaw puzzle by Buffalo Games. I bought it at a thrift store in Austin, Texas when I was at the meetup with the Green Room, which is a reseller group. And I bought it for $2 and change, and I sold it for around $35. The thing about this puzzle is that it was new and sealed, but when the guy got it, and a couple months later, he figured out that he's missing a piece. He sent me a message, also left a negative feedback. So what I did was I apologized for that. Even though it wasn't my fault, I decided to give him a refund. I asked him if he could remove the feedback, the negative feedback, because I wanted to stay at 100%. And technically, it was not my fault. Sometimes these puzzle companies can miss pieces. It's a very rare occasion, but when it does happen, it makes the customer upset. So I got to do what's best for me and the customer, which is just give them a refund. Unfortunately, I lost money on that one. Of course, the fees too, and shipping it to Amazon warehouse. So I'm out shipping to Amazon warehouse in a couple dollars. So unfortunately, it didn't really work out. But it just lets you know that. And also, what I could have done is I could have directed them to the website, and they could actually get a replacement puzzle with a full puzzle, not missing any pieces. As long as the puzzle was made within the last 4 years and is not discontinued, they can do that. They'll replace it for them for free. So anyways, on to my next item. So the next item I sold was this Canon P2DH. It's a 10 key. It's a printing calculator. 10 key, whatever you want to call it. I bought it for $3 at a garage sale. And I sold it for, I bought it used at a garage sale. Sold it for $34, about $30.51. Made about $20 profit on it. So that was a good flip. This next item is a non-glare sheet protectors, box of 200. I paid about $3.43 at the Savers, and I sold it for $34.90, and after fees and all that, I made $21 in profits. And then the next item is Taboo. It's called Taboo. It's a 2000 edition. I paid $3.22 with tax at the Savers, and I sold it for $35.50. and made about $18.65 profit. This next item is a Flipsy Girls Sabrina Ballerina Sweet and Cuddly, a 2-in-1 plush doll. And I bought it at a Ross. Let me just see how much I paid for it. I'm just looking at the screen right next to me just to see what I paid for it. I paid $4.30 with tax and sold it for $29.98. and made $17.90 profit after fees, shipping, and cost. So you can I actually found several of those at the Ross, several Rosses. I think I also found another one at the Burlington Coat Factory, and I don't know if this was from Burlington or maybe from Ross. I think it was from Ross, because I got most of them from Ross. So you can find them at, you probably could find them at Ross or Burlington. They're really good. I found several different ones, and they all do pretty well. Scrabble for Junior is another item that I sold. I sold it for $24.48 or 98 cents. I paid about $3.22 at Savers and made about $13 profit on it. So that was another game, a Scrabble Junior game. And I think all the ones I've gone so far, like one-off items, I either got them at the thrift store, garage sale, Ross, or Burlington, which is typical at those discount stores. A lot of times you'll just find one item and it does pretty well, like 100% ROI or better. So the ones I've talked to you about have about 400% ROI so far, which is pretty good. I mean, thrift stores and one-off items do pretty well typically. So this Starbucks hot cocoa mix I got at Marshall's. I got about 6 of them at Marshall's. And I paid $1.99 for each of them. They were $6, but I was able to get it down to $1.99 with a rewards coupon that I used with a TJ Maxx card or TJX card. I think I got them at Marshall's. And I sold on average, I think I sold them for about $13.50 and made about $7.21 profits. I wouldn't buy them at full price. And another thing is that one of them, it didn't tell me to polybag or anything like that at the time. So I decided, well, it should be okay. I'll send it as it is. But one of them happened to probably open up and half of the hot cocoa was gone. So one of the customers left a nasty review. But fortunately, Amazon was able to remove that one. What I would do is, if I did get this from now on, I would polybag it because it may open, and I don't want to get all over the other inventory and mess everything else up. So you definitely want to polybag those things. I mean, even if it says don't polybag, you may want to make a judgment call and decide, well, should I polybag it? If you have any doubt that it may open up and get all over the place, you probably should polybag. So there's just some tips for you. So the next item I sold was the Centosphere Aquilium Magic Canvas Large Tree of Life. It's kind of hard to pronounce. I sold this for $29.98. I bought it at Savers for $3.22 with tax. And after fees, shipping, and cost, it was $10 in profits. This one I actually got a return. I think I sold it for around that price, what is about $21 or something. Got a return on that one, and then I resold it, and I got the $29.98. So I actually did better off the second time I sold it. Probably about the same because they charge you return fees of probably like $5 when they send it back and they put it back in inventory. So that kind of sucks. Next item, I found these Under Armour socks. I paid $5.39 for these socks. I sold them for $28.79. It looks like the price has gone down quite a bit. And the profit ended up being about $15.40 after shipping fees and costs. So that was a good find. My next item is a Trivial Pursuit party game. I bought this game at Savers for $3.22. I sold it for $19.94 and made a profit of $8.97 after shipping fees and costs. This next item I found about 14 of these. I paid $13 for each of them. And I sold 9 of them so far. And I sold them for an average of $48 and change. And I profited on average $22 each for those 9 I sold. I bought 14 of those, so I have about 5 of them left. I might need to come down on the price on some of them and see if they sell. So that was a good find. I found these at Marshall's. I found them at 2 Marshalls. I found 8 of them at one, and then the rest I found at another. So that was a good find, $13 a piece. And that ROI turned out to be 169% ROI on average so far. And we'll find out what the remaining 5 do. The next item I found was at a Target. It's Barbie's Careers 60th Anniversary Pilot Doll. I paid on average $9.68. I bought 12 of them at Target. They're like different prices, so it's about average around $9.68. And I sold them on average of $28.86 and profited on average around $12.73. So that's more than double my money on these dolls. They were pretty hard to find. They like sold out, and then I set an alert to like have them show up, so when they're like ready to be on sale, I can go there and buy them. But you got to be really quick because once these alerts go off, it seems like everybody's on the trigger and ordering these things. I was able to get a few before they sold out, so that was good. It's one of the best performing items I sold during Q4. This next item is Vex Robotics BattleBots. It's a Tombstone Construct. I bought 5 of them at a Target during August of 2019. I sold all 5 of them in December. I sold them for an average of $42.99, and average profit was around $19. And I just want to tell you about a story about this one. This one has a story about it. I did get an IP claim back in September for this one. I do have the receipt. I did have the receipt. I actually took pictures of the clearance sticker because sometimes Target doesn't, when they do clearance, they don't put the specific item on there. They just put a generic item like board game or something like that. So fortunately, I took a picture of the receipt and I took a picture of the clearance tag matched with the number on the receipts. And I sent it to Amazon, and they said that they approved it and they would reinstate my listing, but somehow they weren't able to relist it and make it active again. I had to communicate back and forth for. It started in September. I communicated back and forth, and finally I was able to get it back up and could get it active and sold in December. So fortunately, I was able to sell these things and get out and get sold before somebody had a lot of time to file IP claims, because I figured, well, during the Q4, I don't think people have time to file IP claims. They're so busy selling products and handling customer returns and stuff that they don't have time to do that. But they still do it anyways, but more than likely probably not gonna have time to mess around and screw people over. So I was fortunate to get these sold and get my money back for them. So just a tip that you want to make sure you have the receipt, and if it doesn't say a specific item on there, like this item right here, then you will want to take a picture of the receipt and take a picture of the item with the clearance tag. Pretty much the same thing you do at Ross. Same thing you do at Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and Home Goods, because they don't specify the item on the receipts. I recommend you do that a lot. Sometimes I don't do it because I'm I forget, but if it's like clothing, I really want to do it because that's one of the items that they go after IP claims for and authentication is clothing. So anyways, I'm going to move on to the final item, which this final item, Brainwright, it's called Brainwright Cat Stacks. And I bought this at Walmart online. I paid $6.39. I was able to sell this for an average of $23.04 during Q4, during the heart of the busy time during Q4. You see that the price has gone down to $9.99, profited $9.91, 155% ROI, so that was pretty good. Get out before Amazon got back in, or they tanked the price. Yeah, they definitely tanked the price back to $9.99. So I was good on that one. So that's pretty much the 14 items I want to share with you today, the items I found during Q4. I know that there were a lot of other items that I found, but these were the items that did pretty well. The top 14 items that did pretty well during Q4. Most of them were one-offs, but the last few were multiple items, which I found at retail stores. So anyways, I want to thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already to support it. And my goal for this year is to definitely grow my channel and get more people subscribed. I definitely want to help more people with Amazon FBA. Not only Amazon FBA, but eBay as well. And I'm also looking to diversify my income more, because the thing with Amazon is that you never know when they're going to shut you down. And it just seems like there are more and more IP claims and more suspensions each and every day. That's getting scary to sell on Amazon, and if that's your only income, then that's a pretty scary thing, because tomorrow Amazon could shut me down and I wouldn't have an income. But of course I have other things going on, so it wouldn't be that bad. So anyways, I want to thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, like this video. Leave your comments below what items you found during Q4 and how you did during this Q4. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.